Cable and wire manufacturer ConnectCounty Holdings Bhd is looking to reverse its fortunes by venturing into the IoT business. We asked its Executive Deputy Chairman Ang Chuang Juay about its plans to transform into a vertically integrated solutions provider over the next 3 years. ConnectCounty for the full year FY16, you guys have registered a net loss of 11,000 ringgit, right?
Yeah.
Last year, net profit of 2.7 million ringgit. But you actually just posted your first quarter result.
Yes,
Can we actually
yes.
expect a turnaround this year?
Right, if you look at last year's result compared to the year before, we had incurred over $1 million of extraordinary expenses on corporate exercise. Otherwise, last year was a good year as well. But anyway, we just released our Q1 result for this year, and we make a profit before tax nearly 800,000. So looking forward with the order booking, I'm quite sure that we are on the good shape. And if you just extrapolate that, this year we're going to make above nearly 3 million. So I think we will turn around. Yeah.
Right, that's good news. But we also saw a lower gross profit margin last year, especially in December, mainly due to higher sales of low margin products. So moving forward, how do you actually sustain your margin?
First of all, is if you look at the gross margin definition, year before, we actually defined it on our core products, which are cable assembly, all right, which we have margin above 24-25%. But since last year, we have some little diversification. First of all, we started some product, which I will show you later on. And the other one, we started some domestic market in China, where the margin is much lower than other international markets. So looking forward is difficult if you want to maintain so-called the gross margin per se as compared to years ago, because we are talking about a different definition. So we should actually be looking at the net profit that we are earning in future.
So in your annual report, you keep mentioning about a vertically integrated solution provider. Could you talk us through the plan for the next 2 to 3 years?
Sure. Okay, vertical integration in our industry is basically a change of supply, where you have to supply your raw material all the way up to the final assembly. As far as ConnectCounty or Rapidcon is concerned, we don't have that in the past. What we do are purely just like a cable assembly house. We buy raw cable, we buy plastic racing, we assemble them together, we mold them together, we test, and then we ship. So the vertical integration allows us to actually manufacture raw components all the way up to the final cable, which in turn saves us a lot of cost, because when you buy these raw materials, people have to make margin, right? So you are talking about absorbing or producing this extra profit within the group.
Now, talking about joint venture with these two subsidiaries, we have visited the factories in Shenzhen, Shenzhen Rapid Power Co. Limited, and the other one is Shenzhen Rapid Resin Co. Limited. So how has it been since the JV, joint venture, and how do these two businesses actually complement with your business, with your existing business?
Okay, good question. We signed the paper only December last year, and the actual production has not even started at this point of time. Before equipment came in after Chinese New Year, sometime in March. So we will expect all these two companies to be turned around at the end of this year. They are making losses right now, no doubt, because they are still waiting for certification, waiting for customer qualification. But the amount of losses we're talking about are not a rocket science number. So we believe they will turn around by end of this year. And when they turn around, that will give us in the total, as I say, in the region of about 7-8% net profit on top of what we are doing right now. Yeah.
Now the company is also planning to diversify into Internet of Things,
right.
Apart from just producing cables. Of course, how confident are you in this diversification?
These products, with the second generation, they were going to go IoT. Okay, but if you look at this product, if you dismantle them right now, you see that there are quite a number of cables inside the box, okay, which is our core business. So we are not talking about diversifying into something totally different from what we are doing right now. The charging station that we we talked about last time, we sold 60 units already. There are still a couple of thousand actually on negotiation. Okay, what we can say is we launched in the US because of the local demand, but we will not limit ourselves to launch it in other parts of the world. The way we look at it is Asia, particularly China and India, eventually will become one of the biggest markets for us.
What are the next pockets of opportunities for your cable business?
Majority of our customers at this moment are still based in Europe and US. To be frank, China we have as I said just now, we started the domestic market, China market, just about 18 months ago. So we are still quite premature in that aspect. So of course then China, the reason why we penetrate into the market is we believe that it's eventually going to be our biggest market too. And the next one we're targeting right now is actually India. All right, with most of the contract manufacturer moving to India right now, that creates a huge market of demand for cable. We contemplated to do an investment, a small factory in India.